when you are near. I don't want to go anywhere when I see you. I never want to change my view. You free my soul and make me want to lose control. If this is love, then nothing can change it below or above. Purifying the land.
Hey, what's good? Welcome to Lessons on Love podcast. Get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. So today I'm going to let you see the entire setup. How I'm mixing, but at the same time I'm going to chat. So right now I'm going to clear the space first with some sage. I'm going to welcome you all once again. Today's focus is about projecting after you thought you healed. Y'all know what I mean by that? Projecting after you thought you healed is like you thought you did the work. I mean, you did the work. You did some work. You know, you did some stuff. You did some work. And then something happens. And it triggers something. It triggered something from past experiences. It just triggers fears. And you could find yourself seeing other people that could be potential mates or your current mate. You could find yourself projecting these fears onto this person. And this is after you thought you were clear. You healed. You know? But I wanted to talk to y'all today about moving into a new relationship and bringing baggage. Moving into a new relationship and bringing baggage. And men do it and women do it. All genders do it. Whatever you consider yourself to be, human beings bring baggage on new journeys. And that's something we have to check and we have to stop. You know? Okay. However, sometimes the only reason why you think you healed from something is because it's no longer been put in your face. So you haven't had to deal with it. You haven't had to face it. You haven't had to think about it. And I found myself being what I consider that toxic person in a relationship recently. Y'all, when I say the toxic person in a relationship, I mean that person who didn't do the healing. That person who comes into the game afraid, always talking about, but this bad thing happened to me before, so that's why I think it's gonna happen again. Or always, I don't know what the word, I think that's the best way I could put it. Always expecting the worst or triggered by little things that remind you of like past stuff that you don't realize it reminded you of until you're in the moment. But that's where I was, and I was really angry at myself. Like, I mean, 2 times now, 2 times you and your fears done made this man go into his fears. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you a toxic chick? Like, this is a new beginning. Stop. And sometimes I feel like we gotta stop and we gotta check ourselves. But I asked myself, I said, when? Like my higher self, when is the PTSD over, girl? Is it ever over? Like, how long? And I mean, I'm sure we all wondered that. Like, well, how long is this healing? Like, I meditate, I pray, wearing the right colors, trying to stay vibrant, taking care of myself, so like, when can I be good? Yeah. Yeah. But sometimes you're meant to do healing within the new journey. Sometimes you and that new person, y'all are supposed to do some healing together. But you know what I feel? At least be self-aware. Peep your trigger. Peep when you bugging. You know what I'm saying? At least be self-aware. That's my first thing. Know if it's you, know when you're doing it. Secondly, I feel like cord cutting. When you feel like you're just stuck in someone's vibration, or they're just stuck in yours, you got a cord cut. If you want to move forward, you got to cut off the old. If it's toxic, sorry, I'm trying to sugarcoat it for the people that are sensitive. Well, we're all sensitive here, but y'all know what I mean. The people easily offensive. And lastly, we gotta be mature enough to apologize. If you catch yourself. If you don't catch yourself in time, I mean. At least apologize after you do. Because to me, love forgives, but it doesn't have to tolerate someone, who's not doing the work. So let's do the work. Wait, I think I want to do 3. I'm feeling 3. Let me get you a full message. I'm only doing this because I've seen, I watched other people and I'm like, they be like, oh, y'all want to see me do my pals or see how I set everything up? And I said, well, maybe that makes them believe you're more authentic. And me, I always want to be transparent. So, I don't know. I hope this ain't boring the hell out of y'all. If it is, y'all know there's There are timestamps in the description. That's why I always tell y'all to read the description. All right. Okay. We almost there. But seriously, y'all, I was so mad at myself. I was like in fear mode. Like, when I say fear mode, I mean when you just, I feel like my fears are triggered by not seeing my worth. You know, the moment I don't see my worth, then I assume, you know, no one else does. And technically, no one else will if you don't see your own worth. They'll always try to sell you short. But at the same time, there will be some who will. So I don't want to say no one else will. There will be people who see your worth. There's people who see your full worth now. And they probably laughing like she or he don't even see how dope they are. Let me try to milk them for all they got while I can before they figure it out. But yeah, that's where my triggers stem from. Having felt rejection in my past and you know, straight live abandonment in relationships. And so yeah, sometimes I'm bracing myself, I think, where I'm like, all right, just in case he don't make it home tonight, you know, like I'm already bracing. You know, that's a bad thing. If you're already bracing, that's a bad thing. So that I had to question myself, like, am I that damaged? And I hate that term, damaged. Like something that can't be fixed. You're just broken, you know. But it made me really think about that. Like, shoot, am I damaged? And I realized, no. You just thought too soon that your work was done. Yeah. Yeah, you might be a few steps ahead of some people so you can lead, but you weren't getting done. There's billions of people ahead of you in this university. There's always more to learn, always more to do. Because once the work is done, what are you here for? It means you done served your purpose and God will be calling on you. Let me stop messing with y'all. Anyway, I've been in a playful mood lately. That's what Spirit's been advising me to do. So y'all gonna be feeling a lot of lightheartedness on this channel. If you ain't already peeped it, my fun readings. That's a part of this. It's a part of this journey to playing. You know, having fun. Yeah. All work and no play makes Amina a dull girl. I swear that quote's always going to make me think of Jack Nicholson in The Shining. If you know, you know. All right. And look what I got for y'all. We got a surprise today. A lot of people told me they love the fortune cookies. So every time I end up getting Chinese food, I collect a fortune cookie. And once they equal up to either 3 or 4, then I use them in a reading. So you lucky lessons on love, lovers ended up being the reading where I got my 3rd fortune cookie. So here we go. So we got 3 pals, y'all. We're gonna get right into it with Amina. So really take a look at the cards and activate that third eye. Use your intuition. Really, really feel. Really feel. We had a new moon this week, y'all. New moon. A new moon this week. So this reading here is going to help you, guide you forward, pretty much. Help you to realize whether or not you are, as the title states, projecting after you thought you healed. All right. So we got pile number 1. The top cards are your cards of advice from Rumi, Ascended Master Rumi, and they are read last in every pile. Pile 2, this is your card. If you're drawn to this beautiful artwork, then your message is in pile 2. And then we have pile 3. If you're drawn to this artwork, then your message is in pile 3. Sorry, I like my joints to be neat. Okay, so fortune cookies all look the same. Pile 1, pile 2, except I think pile 3 is a little brown and has a rose on it. I think this one came from a different Chinese spot. Yeah, one of them is pecking and the other 2 are rice fun. Like that made a difference to whether or not you're going to choose those piles. Anyway, I'll be back with pile number 1. Hey, pile 1. You were drawn to this card here. This is your advice card. It will be read last. Let's read your fortune cookie. Says pile 1. Okay. It is more difficult to judge oneself than to judge others. So this may be a time where you're being guided to look to yourself. Perhaps you are the one in need of more healing, projecting in this situation. And I'm not laughing at you. I'm chuckling because I felt drawn to pile 1. Alrighty, let's get into it. Alright, so what from your past romances do you still need to heal from? And I decided to use my Ask Yourself This homemade deck. And it says, what does it mean when I repeat old habits? Is there something that triggers old habits? So, you're repeating things. You're, from your past romances, you have a habit of jumping to conclusions based off of prior experiences, and that's something that I feel you often do, my pal ones. But that's smart, that's wise, that's why you do that. The problem is that even after shown that things are different, that's not the case. You know, this is a new beginning. You still may repeat the same cycle of, I don't want to say distrust, but worry, concerns, anxieties. Yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got. All right, let me put that over here. What else we got for you? Are you bringing toxic energy into your relationship or relationships? If you're not in one, this could also pertain to any that you've been in or that you're going to be in. We have the Four of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. And the Hermit. All right. So though you are healing, you are doing the healing, I feel like. You're in the process. You're building a great foundation. You feel like someone who is in a relationship or at least dating someone or interested in someone specific. There's healing being done. There's... It just feels like there is an underlying fear. There's some insecurity. A little bit of insecurity there that you may bring in without realizing it. Okay. That's most they're saying on that. Really, really brief and to the point today. Okay. Is there anything or anyone still in your energy that you need to cut off? Question of the hour. We have the Judgment card. This already feels like a yes to me. If you didn't do it already. Oops. Chariot reversed. I'll show it to you upright. The Tower. All right, so what I got for you is that there is someone who is still in your energy that you need to cut off. Yes. The answer is yes. However, the divine is stepping in or going to step in. There's already been judgment made on this. It feels like you tried to slow things down, whatever this process was, or things are being slowed down, or something's happening where it just felt like things went off balance for a second. There was a judgment made that this person pretty much needed to be released. A specific person, not the one you're with now, like an ex. But it feels like you pulled the reins, or someone pulled the reins. It was coming in fast and then it got slowed down. But something's coming in. It's going down. So be on the lookout for that. But if you don't sever the ties will be severed. That's what I'm hearing. Alright. So be prepared. How can you speed up your healing process? Spider. Balance your manifesting. So that pretty much is telling you to make sure there's a balance between action and stillness. Make sure there's enough actually taking the steps and making the moves towards releasing whatever it is you need to release, healing from whatever you need to heal from, and at the same time, making sure you take the time to be still, to just let it go, to have fun, to relax. Okay. How else? Heart chakra. It's time for self-care. So, love on yourself. That's how you speed up the healing process. Love on you. Take care of you. Make sure you are happy. And Which chakra needs the most attention in this situation? Oh, shit. The heart chakra. Seriously? Compassion. So, check your heart chakra. Resolve your conflicts with compassion. So whatever this issue is here, I feel like that's what it speaks of. That's really what it speaks of. The bridge to resolving this chaos that may feel like is on the horizon is to clear that heart chakra and stay in an energy of compassion. All right, so let me get you that advice. Ooh. Maybe you should carry some pink quartz. Be good for you. It does feel like this is something difficult for you to release. If it's an ex or if it's memories. While I'm doing this reading just now, one of my kids tried to get in the room. She's whining, she's crying. It just feels like something that, yeah, you need to cord cut this energy and really clear the heart chakra, my pal ones. All right, so yeah, advice moving forward. Cosmic heart. I have seen everything. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus. For life to work out with perfect synchronicity and generous grace, there is nothing you need to understand. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. Here you are, still loving, still wise, ready for a love that is bigger than you have ever experienced. Well, God, that gave me butterflies in my stomach. That was sweet, beautiful. I'm not going to try to channel any further. Get into it. Feel what you feel from it. Whatever you feel, however it resonates, that's what it is for you. Cosmic heart. Wow. That's what I got for you, my pal ones. I hope this resonated with you in some way, shape, or form. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe. Remember to read the description to see about all the ways that we can further vibe. And on that note, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. I'll be back with part 2 later. Hey, pal 2, let's see what fortune I got for you. What up? I don't know. Don't ask me. It's all in my lighthearted, playful, Mina vibe. You know, because sometimes I could be work. So, you know, that's no fun. Anyway, you are drawn to this card here, which is your card of advice, and will be read last. So I'm going to put that right there for you. Let's see what your fortune says to start off the read. Oh, it's already open. You anxious, huh? Great things are made of little things. So I do feel like there's some little details or something that you need to be paying attention to. That maybe you have some fears and some worries that you're making bigger than they actually are. I'm also hearing maybe you're comparing your current situation or relationship or choices, options, or whatever. And they want you to realize that the things you are overlooking may be actually fine points, or I don't know. Take what resonates from that. All right. So, what from your past romances do you need to heal from still? Ask yourself this. Should I move forward with plans in spite of obvious delays? So, perhaps in your past romances and relationships, you had obvious delays. Maybe you were supposed to be married, engaged, moving in together. Whatever the process was, it was not moving forward. And maybe you were constantly wondering, should I still stay in this relationship? Is it going anywhere? I see that it's not, but should I still hang in there? And you have to heal from feeling like, I guess, you weren't important in someone's life. For some of you, I'm feeling where you felt like somebody just didn't find you important enough to focus on what you wanted and what you needed. And for others of you, just being confused. I feel like you were in like a situation of confusion and in some of your past romances, and you're still healing from that, where you just feel like you don't know clearly where you stand with someone. So the moment you're dating or you're getting into something new, that could be an issue if you start to look for signs already. Are we moving into a commitment, or are we just dating? And then you start pouncing things like, so what's going on? What's up? We together? We not? That type of energy. So that could be something that you are still carrying and need to heal from. All right. So say you're the one bringing toxic energy into your relationships. We have the Tower reversed. If you can see that. You have the Nine of Cups, which is the Nine of Chalices. And the High Priestess reverse. I'll show you up, right? So it looks like you're not. I do see there is something that may have happened. Maybe you're in a situation, it just feels like it's your wish fulfillment, but something happened that you didn't see coming. Kind of feels like it's causing chaos around your happiness. I don't know, that's the energy I'm getting for some of you. So it feels like the toxic energy is outside. That's the energy I'm getting, not you. Maybe it's people around you, could be an ex, could be a third party involved with either you or the person in question. Take a resonates. All right. Is there anything or anyone still in your energy you need to cut off? We got the Knight of Swords. Somebody like, you ain't cutting me off. They running. That ain't funny. The Queen of Cups reverse. She said, get up out of here. And the Queen of Pentacles, because I'm chilling. Doesn't really feel like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera. It doesn't really feel like there is anyone in your energy. It feels like you cut people off. It feels like people were like trying to find you or catch up to you or stay in your energy. There are people or someone, and you kind of closed your heart to somebody. Whatever you did, it worked. They're gonna watch you glow up. Someone that hurt you, they're gonna watch you glow up. Comfortable, prosperity, all that good stuff. Wow. Nice. Is there anything or anyone still in? Nope, I just did that. How can you speed up the healing process? You have teacher guide. You're learning lessons on a deep level. Remember to rest. So, you have a teacher guide coming through, maybe from a past lifetime or from this lifetime. Take what resonates. But they're telling you, remember to rest. Maybe you're doing a lot. So if you want this healing process with whatever this energy is that sometimes makes you flash back to feeling unimportant, not appreciated, confused, just rest. Relax. You're in your head too much is what I'm hearing. And third eye chakra, visualize the outcome. So see a different story in your mind's eye. Stop playing this same old story over and over again. Play a new story in your mind's eye that has to do with what you want to experience and not what has been. All right. So which chakra needs the most attention in this situation? And it is your sacral chakra. Oh, yeah, you might want to heal that. That's your sexual energy there. Fertility. Let your life burst forth from the seeds of creation. It's also your creative energy and self-expression. So yeah, give your sacral a little love. Those who don't know what sacral chakra is, it's pretty much almost where she's holding her coin. It's right above the pelvis and below the belly button, and it vibrates to the color orange. So just visualize a nice big orangey golden coin energy right in that sacral chakra area. You can maybe even put your hands in a hand mudra or whatever, and yeah. Breathe. All right, so let's get you your final advice moving forward. And it says sacred convergence. What cannot be found is what I am longing for. Although poor and needy, I will not accept small pieces of ruby. You do not have to force the planets to spin, nor the great cycles of the soul to progress. All that is required is that you show up for what is offered to you now. Do your part. Take your steps. You cannot remain in a vibration of fear if you want to dwell in the frequency of love. See ya. Let go of your fears, my pal, too. You really don't have any reason to fear. It looks like, you found what you wanted. You just need to shift your energy out of whatever. Well, it feels like it's something you don't see coming in. But at least it's on the outside. It might be the energy of this person that's running back in. But work on that sacral chakra and get some rest. And don't be afraid of any new beginnings, new love, anything that feels fresh and new. Try your best not to be triggered, all right? Do not look for commitment right away. Let nature take its course. Yeah, that's what I got for you, my pal twos. I hope this resonated with you in some way, and you'll give me your thumbs up today. Subscribe if you're new here. Check my description. Okay, I can't rhyme anymore. But anyway, check my description to see further ways that we can vibe. And welcome to the Light Tribe. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this tribe. I'm gonna move on to pal number 3 later. Hey, pal 3, what's good? You were drawn to this card. This is your advice, so this is going to be read last after we hear everything else. Let's see what your fortune cookie says. You had a tough cookie to crack. That was a little bit hard, a little burnt. Sheesh. Okay, maybe you got some high boundaries, or you've been very, very much, when it comes to romance, you feel like you've been scorched, like burnt in a way. Yeah, take what resonates. As I always say. But it says you tend to draw out the talent in others. Wow. All right. Maybe you're some kind of teacher. Maybe you're somebody who, when you're in relationships with people, you tend to inspire them into discovering their gifts. Yeah. Wow. That's interesting. Okay. So, what from your past romances do you need to heal from still? Ask yourself this. I feel stuck. Is there a lesson in stagnation? Why do I feel like nothing is flowing forward? All right, so what you need to heal from in past relationships is a feeling like, I don't want to say ambitiousless, but like there's nothing ahead. There's no goals. Nothing's moving. There's no talk of moving forward. There's no talks of anything. No future. And yet you've been possibly with the person for a while, long time. And I'm talking about your past, not currently. So wherever you are now in dating, in single life, in a marriage and whatever, you may sometimes get triggered by feelings of stillness, when there's nothing really going on, when you feel bored, and you might feel like, oh my God, am I in a relationship that's going nowhere? Do I need someone who's more ambitious? Do I need someone who's more spontaneous? Do I need someone who's more fun, who's more this? I'm so bored. And yeah, wow, I don't know who that was for, but yeah, that is something that you can bring into your current relationships, because in the past, maybe you've also been with people. I feel like you've been with partners who maybe were goalless, not really with a vision of how they saw their future. And now you're one of those people who interview. What do you do for a living? What do you want to be doing in the future, in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself? Do you own your own car? Do you own your own stocks? Or do you, you end up being one of them people. Or you have ended up becoming one of them, which I pray not. But there's still time to heal. That's why you're here. Okay. So are you bringing toxic energy into your relationships? We have the Knave of Pentacles. Looking like he texting or messaging somebody. We have the Eight of Chalices, which is the Eight of Cups. Are you bringing toxic energy into your relationships? And we have the Seven of Cups reverse. Well, I feel like whoever chose this power, you're dating or you're very single. I feel like what could end up being seen as toxic about you is that you may be seen as someone who's very, very into yourself at this time. And I'm saying at this time because I don't feel like this is something that's often, but it feels like you have a lot of options in front of you. You don't want to make the wrong choice, so you're not making any choice. And in the meantime, what you're doing is you're focusing on, you're staying in contact with your options, but you're willing to walk away to focus on whatever you got to do for you. You have no problem cutting people off. I really don't feel like you're going to have any issue with cord cutting coming up in this reading, but I do feel maybe commitment issues could be something, and a fear of just committing to the wrong person, making the wrong choice, and then feeling stuck. Yeah. All right. Is there anything or anyone still in your energy you need to cut off? We have the Emperor. The Death card reverse, Death Rebirth card. And the Knight of Cups. Well, damn, guess I was wrong. You do got people you need to cut off still and get out your energy. You have someone who felt, as soon as I flipped them over, like a fire sign. Could be a father figure, could be someone you used to work with or a boss. Yeah, almost feels like a father figure. And then it feels like a lover, someone who's crushing on you, or an ex who's still very interested. It just feels like there's something that needs to change, something that needs to transform the relationships with these two people, or just needs to end. I don't know, but yeah. It's like there's something that needs to change or die and be reborn, that there's either you or they aren't letting that change happen. They don't want to see you mature. They don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see something different about you. They want you to stay in a certain state that they know you in as. Whoever you think of first, that's who it is. This person may be a little younger than you, but very mature. And two masculine energies. All right. So is there any... oh my God, why do I keep reading that more than once? How can I speed up the healing process? We got the Chemist. Craving something new? Usually, most likely, adjustments are happening. So how can you heal more quickly from this energy of feeling stuck? Is to just be patient. That there's something coming into your life, some kind of change, some transformation if you just let it manifest, and you're going to see new things coming in. Yeah, there's something new coming in. And the Channeler. Your body is intuitive. Listen to it. Wow. So if you want to speed up your healing process, listen to your gut. Listen to the feelings. Tune into the feelings of your body. And you'll know what feels good and what does not. What's starting to trigger you and what, before the trigger takes effect, if you know what I mean. And that way you can recognize it. Recognize the trigger, recognize what it activates in you that makes you feel like you're stuck, makes you feel like you got to get out of this situation before you're not moving forward anymore. Realize all of that. And stop it before you get into that anxiety mode and go running 8 of Cups in it out of a situation that could have been okay. All right, so what chakra needs the most attention in this situation? And you have, just like the last group, the sacral chakra. Tiger's Eye help you though. Get some Tiger's Eye crystal. But it says passion. Turn your fear of change into excitement for change. So maybe you run or you don't allow newness in because there is an inner fear of change. Send some orange light and love, comfort, and support to your sacral chakra beneath that belly button and above the pelvis. And deep breaths. Just breathe and release any fears of something that feels different. Let different in, because different may be good, And at this time, you have good coming in. That's where they're like, adjustments are happening right now. So just relax, chill. Let's see what Rumi's advice is. So you were drawn to this card. And it says the human gift. Such attention is offered by the beloved. Such attraction is offered by the beloved with sweetness and generosity. Yet such jealousy comes from you with so much doubt and suspicion? Do you berate yourself, blazing angel, because you have moments where you cannot trust in love more than you believe in your fear? Ooh. Wow. Okay. Rise now from your doubts and admonishments, and let your human self be loved. Even with all the doubt, you are a cherished one of the great beloved and always shall be. Be kind to your heart. Dang, that almost made me feel like the Most High. Feel like, I know you be, you one of my greatest workers, but you be doubting me, but I still love you, because, you good. Lord have mercy. Trust and believe and love on yourself. Trust and love more than you believe in your fears. It's the message here. Let go of your doubts and your suspicions and let love in. Yeah. Makes sense. We'll leave that like that. That's what I got for you, my pal threes. I hope this resonated with y'all. That my English sound terrible. With y'all. You all. Now I'm from New York, so y'all know I'm gonna be like, I hope this resonated with y'all in some way. Please give me a thumbs up. I'm sending y'all so much light and love. If you're new here, remember to subscribe. We welcome you into the tribe. Check out my description, all of y'all, so y'all can figure out how we can all, vibe, link up, be in the same workshop, same place, same time, work class, online, Zooming it, whatever. And book a personal reading. Send me an email. All the info's in the description. And cop my book, Amazon and Kindle. On that note, y'all, I'm saying y'all some peaceful energy for the rest of your day. Many blessings. Many, 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 many blessings. And all that good stuff that comes from being a part of the tribe. Light and love. Always. Amina.
I know
and Amen.
Joy and pain are all a part of love's game. This I know. Love comes strong, you're high and low, then brighter you glow as you grow. I sing for all lovers, those in rapture on this earth. Know you're worthy. Coming like water as I set you on fire. Together we're a potent purifier, my high soulmate. Please hear me and feel me, because this is love. You know it, I know it.